And we're out. Hey guys, right, today I'm off to practice something that's in preparation for another video further on. In this bag I have ropes and an harness. So I'm heading somewhere, it's about 5 miles away, 5, 6, 7 miles away, to go and practice lowering myself down a cliff. Let's see what happens. Here we are. We are here. We are in an area called Corley. This is about 5 miles from Coventry city centre, as the crow flies, I think. Not a great deal here. We have, I think one of the most known buildings is the church. This is said to be one of the oldest places of worship in Warwickshire, apparently. Going back, way back, 7th century, pagans and all that business. There's not a lot of the original part of the building left, I do believe. Later added to in the 12th century, so still very old. And you will probably notice something a little bit different about this church. I bet you don't spot it. Have a good look. No, you're not spotting it. It has bells, but no bell tower. So yeah, if you have a wedding here, you'll probably have to come with your earplugs. Yeah, the bells are actually in the timbers in the roof, I do believe. So I can only imagine that'll be extremely loud in there. Also, apparently, you could see Coventry's cathedral spire through the keyhole of the church. Who goes looking through keyholes in churches? Anyway, apparently you could, but I don't think you'll be able to do that now because there seems to be buildings and trees in the way. And as Coventry's that way, 5 miles away, I'm guessing it was this door. There's the keyhole, look. Okay, let's go. And here, basically, it's a big clump of Triassic rock, sandstone, or whatever you want to call it, that we're gonna get the ropes out of the bag and have a practice with. And this, before I fall over, is practice for a video which should be coming up after this one, all being well. We'll see how that goes, so keep an eye out for that one because it's going to be good. So yeah, I have never done this before, so it's only going to be a bit of basic training so I can get on with the plans in the next video. And I'm doing this because I want to be a little bit safer, because we are going down a bit of a drop. Not here, obviously. If we fall from here, if I fall from here, I should say, it's, yeah, I've got a bit of meat on me, so I should bounce. It's not that high. We might move round the corner when I've had a go on this bit to a higher rock face and try that. We'll see how that goes. So yeah, we are in Corley, not a great deal here. There's a small cluster of hamlets in this area. Just over the way there, there's a motorway services. This is how exciting the place is. We would regularly go to that motorway service back in the teenage days of racing around in cars and bikes and acting cool. There's a place there called Julie's Pantry, known to us as Julie's Panties. So that's about all that's here. Oh, one more thing. Let's go and take a look. I'm just trying to get to the top. I've just discovered that this sandstone is quite slippy because the surface breaks away really easy. Ooh, and I'm trying not to fall. Here we go, nearly there. Nearly there. Oh yeah. You see, I've got my friend with me. That's Skinny Pete.
Yo, man, I'm Skinny Pete.
Skinny Pete down there, back in his younger days, used to do a lot of mountain climbing. Also climbing on ice, which is quite extreme. So yeah, we've got Pete here today to basically show me the ropes, which we'll get on with in a moment after I've shown you something else. Here we are, a bit further up. We're gonna tie up with Pete. All these bad jokes to do with ropes and stuff. Tie up with Pete in a second and do some, is it repelling when you go down? See, the van's down there. I've just realised my roof's really dirty. That needs washing. Anyway, let's try and get a little bit higher. This looks like a slippery slope. I've been on them many a times. Oh god, yeah, it's slippy. As you can see, with it being sandstone, it just crumbles to nothing. Yeah, like I said, apparently Triassic. That's old. Pete remembers this forming way back then, 250 million years ago. Triassic's before dinosaurs, isn't it? Triassic, Jurassic, or when the dinosaurs first came about. I'm not very good with that history. I could be wrong. Triassic sandstone. I can't get up this last bit. All them mountains I've been up, and this is beating me. Every step you take, you're slipping back down. Look. I can't do it. I need some spikes on my shoes. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm going to show you through them trees. I'm going. Yeah. Through them trees behind me, there's a field. Back in 2012, I think it was, there was a crop circle, a corn circle, whatever you want to call them. 150-foot crop circle. As you can see, it's quite an intricate one. Hoaxers, aliens, whatever you think. I think amazing artist, because like I say, it's quite an intricate pattern, isn't it, really, to be doing with some planks on a rope. Well done. But yeah, there was a couple of guys way back, wasn't they, that put their hands up to the hoaxes of some of the crop circles in the UK, and ever since then the hoax took off with other people. And you probably know the story. Everyone's saying it's aliens and things like that, but they're very similar to Banksy. These pieces of art seem to appear in the night, just like Banksy's artwork on the city walls and things like that. And yeah, that's probably the most exciting thing that's gone on round here. Unless I fall off these rocks, we will see. Oh, here we go. Pete's getting the harness ready on the rope. What does that rope take?
This rope, I think this rope is rated, it says on it, it's for about 2,000 kilograms.
Should be okay. And
it's a static rope as well.
Have you received any large sums of money off Tracy, either this morning or yesterday or anything like that?
I've just brought a sharp knife with me, I'm saying no more.
Okay. Right, well, let Pete set up and then I'm gonna have a go. We'll see what happens. I've got to get this right, because it's if it goes wrong to the place that we're going, it yeah, it'll go wrong once. So we've got to get this right. Well, I've got to get it right. It's only a short bit I'm doing in the next video, but if you slipped and fell, there's a very long bit to bounce off several ledges and probably 160 footish, and we don't want to fall down there. So I want to get this right so we can then do that next video to the place where we're going. There we go. Right, I'm on the edge. I'm tied up. That doesn't look good. Okay, I've got it. I'm down. Well, not. I'm going down to this bit. Then I'm. Well, that feels dodgy.
You just need to get the anchors round. There you go.
Hold on a minute. Look at this. So we've got all this tufty looking rope on this air ribbon.
Yeah, you should always double your anchors up. That's the most likely.
Well, where else we tied to?
And here.
Oh, to that little bit of root, you mean?
Yeah, that's enough. That'll take you. It's just, this is your backup.
Okay. Right. Let's go.
So let me just tie these up a bit.
See, I've got another ledge here. I want to.
There we go.
So let me test it while I've got this tree behind me. Where's this one going? That over there?
Yeah.
So this is in this end. Let me get all the slack out of everything. Oh yeah. So then I pull this, have this out the way there.
Yeah, so bring that to your hip.
With a bit of slack.
Or you can keep it taut if you want.
Hold on.
That'll help you control the run of the rope through. Keep it taut down by your hip. Take your left hand off. Yeah. And then when the slack comes out that from your hand, then it'll be a tight piece of rope. And then you've got some additional control with the rope from there. That's it. Don't bring your hand up to the device. There you go.
Okay. I'm feeling all right. I think. What? I'm going down this bit first. There's something about, for the first time, leaning off a 30-foot drop at 45 degrees, which feels really good actually. I didn't like that bit.
Keep your hand away from the device. You don't want that to pull your finger in.
It's sort of sending me over here on its own.
Keep your hand back.
Yeah. Right, I'm nearly at the first ledge. Ooh, I'm there. Now the next bit's not very nice. See, it's trying to send me over there.
Yeah, put your hand down to the right hand side.
Yeah, I'm trying.
To the left.
My head's still trying to tell me to grab the rope, Peter. That was just me slipping. That's what I need to get used to.
Yeah.
I need to get used to
Keeping it down.
keeping it down, because that also helps locking it by the feel of
Yeah.
it.
And if you pull it right round to your butt cheek, it keeps your hand away.
down. I've done it. I've done it. Right, this little bit is sort of no bother at all. It's just sort of walk down this, but have the rope holding on to you in case you do slip. Although it's not a big drop, I want to be able to get that last bit right, which is near enough vertical. So this is where I slipped last time, and I'm doing it again.
Yeah, keep your feet wide, that'll help.
See, that bit's easy. This is the bit where we've got to go really concentrate. The thing is, the rope's trying to constantly take you that way for some weird reason. And that bit's weird.
That's it, lean back.
Now this is the bit that psychologically where your head's starting to mess with you.
Yeah. That's good.
So I'm trying to get a bit more vertical, so I'm literally walking down. And I know I can step off here, but I'm going to try and do it to the last minute. So yeah, that's how we need to be. So we're pressing into the edge there, I do believe.
Yeah, that looks better already.
The thing is, when your weight goes on this more, that also gets harder to pull. So yeah, I can step off it, as you can see. But yeah, that was all right. Getting your confidence in this little device, and obviously it's messing with your head as well, because you're hanging off a drop like this, and all you're thinking about, if this goes, I'm gone, and this is really going to hurt. Obviously your head's like, yeah, it's messing with you a bit, but it's good fun. I like it. Like I said earlier, this is where we're going is very, we got obviously different material that we're climbing down. This is sandstone, but where we're going, there isn't too many sheer drops. There is on parts of it, but there is a bit where you can actually free walk down, but the ledges are so narrow, if you slip, you're a goner. So hence why I'm trying to get a bit of knowledge on this, enough knowledge to be safe when we go and do that video. Right, been and done it a few more times. Definitely got a bit more confidence now in the gear. Obviously the gear's tip top, it's safe, it's just the psychological thing that you've got to get past, of this gear's not going to let you fall. As soon as you've got past that bit, it feels a lot better, and it's quite enjoyable actually. So Pete's up there now just unrigging everything, as you can see, and now I'm going to brave it and go and try the vertical drop that's just around the corner. So we'll get all this unrigged, pop in the van and just drive around the corner and try that bit. Right, here we are, just doing a quick recce of what what I've got in front of me. It probably looks absolutely nothing on camera, and to some it's probably absolutely nothing. But there we go. So it's evident that people have done this before with all the little marks took out the sandstone there. There's probably people that would go up there freehand doing a bit of free climbing. But, and there's an eyelet up there, and there's bolts here, which, to be honest, I wouldn't want to trust in sandstone, to be fair. So we've got to find an anchor point at the top, like we did on the last little climb we've just done, or descent, or whatever you want to call it. And then I'm going to attempt to come down that. We'll see how this goes. But obviously, I really want to get it right here, because I don't particularly want to come from up there and land here. Yeah, so Pete's going to go and find a place to rig up to. There seems to be trees up there, so we'll get set up and we'll have a go. You there?
Yeah.
I don't like it. With me.
That's it, good.
This is the freaking hardest bit.
You'll love it when you're out.
Hey?
You'll love it when you're out on the rock. Lean back a bit more, that's it. Lean back.
I'm trying.
There you go. Right, you're away. That's good. That's it. The more lean you get, the better. The more control of the rope you have.
You don't allow for the steps, do you?
That's good.
Yes. Oh, that was mad.
Woohoo!
Tick. I done it. That was quite mad. I enjoyed it actually. It's just when you get to the top and you first lean back, that's the bit that gets you the most. Because obviously the kit's good, but your head is really messing with you when you're leant backwards and you know you've got nothing but fresh air between you and the ground. The falling ain't a problem, it's the landing. But soon as you've done that first couple of feet, you feel fine. Well, probably not fine, but you feel a lot better that you've got past that bit where you've tipped yourself backwards over the edge to come down. Yeah, that was awesome. I'm glad I've ticked that off the list. The best thing is to do is not mess about too much at the top, because your head plays more and more games with you. Is just try and get in it as fast as possible and just do it. I enjoyed that. Anyway, I think that'll do for this video. The next video will probably be basically what we're doing all this for. So stick around and you'll see where we end up. Cheers for watching, guys. Take care.